Hello, Internet. I'm Stephen Gandolfi, coming to you once again from the tasting room at Westport Whiskey and Wine.
And I'm JJ Valentine.
And action. This week we are coming to you, as we have been the last couple of weeks, with our latest array of go bags. Grab and go bags? What are we calling them?
To-go bags.
To-go bags? Grab and go bags?
Yep.
Coming to you again this week with our latest... Tim?
Latest and greatest. I'm super excited about this as we get into the warmer temperatures. Things are heating up with our bags as well. You know it. You know it. This rum bag I'm really excited about, mainly because it has a tiki mug, and I'm bonkers for tiki mugs.
It's a nice tiki mug.
It really is. This bag's like $46, which most tiki mugs go for around that much, so that alone, this bag is worth it. Also has Kentucky Straight Ice. Wow. Also has Kentucky Straight Ice, which is gaining stock around here. The more and more we put it in our bags. This, goddamn, I can't. This bag is awesome. I love this bag.
Turns out you guys are a big fan of Kentucky Straight Ice. Yeah. And then we are doing our, what is it? Is it Wonderful World of Wheat? What is it called?
We'll call it that.
No, it's got a real name.
It's something Wheaters.
What's it called, Emily?
What?
What's the wheat bag called?
Wheat bag?
This is our wheat bag.
Wheat Wonders.
This is our
Wheat Wonders bag.
as you might be able to derive, it is wheated bourbon. Tim, do you want to talk about any of those guys?
That it has a couple of our favorites on here.
It has a couple of our favorites.
The 1843 and the Rebel Yell 100. I think Rebel Yell 100 might be our top favorite when it comes to. Someone says, there's no good wheat whiskey out there. Well, you should try Rebel 100 because it is so damn good.
Rebel 100 it ticks all the boxes. It's just a really pleasant pour of bourbon for $20 a bottle. You know, getting it in this is just icing on the cake. Speaking of Kentucky Straight Ice,
there you go.
Everybody likes Kentucky Straight Ice. We've been going through a ton of it lately. Everybody seems to like it, and if you notice, we're kind of peppering them in with these bags too. So that's just a little, really call it a little added production value.
Sure.
And then lastly, too bad CJ's not here. Those of you who have come to know CJ over the last couple of months, he's our wine buyer. Really nice guy, just super knowledgeable. But he's picked out a series of reds for CJ's red bag. He's got here a couple things. We've talked about the Lefty White. This is the Lefty Red. It's roughly the same thing, secondary fermentation with fruit juice, so it's kind of bright, tart, a little sweet. This guy, which I know CJ is a big fan of, this Iron and Sand Paso Robles Cab. He will try to put that on you as soon as you come through the door. But just big, bold, classic California cab. And then he's also got this little Cahors Malbec in it. Malbec, of course, is one of the 5 noble grapes of Bordeaux. And there's a region in France called Cahors where they grow Malbec. It tends to be a little bit more, what we call like, that's what I'm looking for. It's like a little bit more brambly, a little bit more earthy, a little bit more reserved. It's not those big, robust fruit notes that you expect from, say, South American Malbec. But they're just really solid, easy drinking, very food-friendly reds. And the last thing I want to point out here is another one that's been really popular just around the store, is the Cabernet Franc, which is a Cab Franc. Cab Franc, of course, Bordeaux-style grape, also from the Bordeaux region. It's very perfumey, aromatic, with sort of like subtle tobacco-y and spicy notes underneath. But these are just a really diverse and beautiful selection of reds. And I think the price on it is $64 and change.
So y'all have to see prices I put them on there.
But it's a great deal.
Yeah.
It's a great deal. And lastly, for those of you of unsurpassing taste, we have gone in another barrel pick. This is our most recent Knob Creek Rye. As you may or may not know, this is I think the third Knob Creek rye that we've done, we of course famously did the first Knob Creek rye pick. And in continuing that lineage, we've got this most stellar recent example. Unfortunately, we cannot pour it for you. We're waiting for them to repeal some of the laws. We're hoping to get that. That'll be the first thing we do before we can get the tasting room open, is be able to pour samples for y'all again. But you don't want to miss out. We already popped it this morning. This is my bottle. So anyway, I'm Stephen Gandolfi,
And I'm Timothy Van Riper.